Hi, welcome back once again to Jack's Tech Corner. I'm your host Jack, and today we're going to have another official unboxing video. So what are we going to be unboxing here today from Adorama? We're going to be unboxing the Manfrotto 496RC2 compact ball head. Now this is for the Manfrotto tripod that I unboxed a few weeks ago, and I showed you that tripod. I told you I had a mount on there, but the mount would go from portrait to landscape back to portrait. So this ball head is a 360-degree ball head, and will give me more versatility with that tripod and being able to move it around and do different things with that tripod head. So that's why I wanted to purchase a ball head instead of having that just standard mount. And I'm kind of hoping, and I don't know for sure, but I was hoping maybe the strike plate that I have for my other Manfrotto head that goes from, like I said, portrait to landscape, may actually fit this one. So we would have two, what they call strike plates, or two plates for the camera. So let's go ahead and get to the official unboxing. Then we're going to put it on a tripod and give it a little view here. Let's go ahead and do that. And you might say, why Adorama? Why did I buy from Adorama? I kind of switch back and forth with the two New York companies, B&H Photo Video and Adorama. So just to, I don't know, just a little bit of versatility with both companies. They both have comparable pricing, and they both ship pretty quickly. But the ball head itself, they're about 60 bucks. They give you a lot of nice wrapping paper here in case you want to ship anything back out. Everybody should have a good tripod and a good ball head. You know, because when we put our expensive cameras on these tripods, you don't want something weak and clumsy, right? Because it could fall off and break. And again, this is the 496RC2. So it comes in a really nice sturdy box. Let's open this box up here, because I plan on mainly leaving this on the tripod. I don't plan on leaving this in the box. And in the normal Manfrotto style, they give you a nice big instruction sheet here on how to mount the unit onto the tripod. And looks like we're going to need a little screwdriver here to mount it, because it mounts to the tripod head, or the base of the tripod mount, with little screws up through there is how it mounts. So that's interesting. I would have thought it would just screwed on, but that's pretty interesting to see there. So maybe, in fact, I did need the instructions, right? And then here's Imagine More, and a lot of this is written in Chinese. And if you think I'm kidding, we'll try to hold that to the camera. That is definitely 100% Chinese. It says, if you want to order a pizza, you would call... Nah, that's probably not what it says. I don't know what it says, obviously. Can't read Chinese. All right. And this, my friends, is the mount itself. The strike plate looks pretty close. I don't know if it's the same plate, but we're going to flip this open. On this particular head, it has a safety mechanism back here in the back. And the way that works is you have to use two fingers to open it, so you can't accidentally hit your latch and your camera fall off. So you just open that bottom latch when you're opening this top latch, and your plate will come off. And funny enough, this is the plate from my other mount, and it does fit it. So now I have two striker plates for one ball head. That's positive. Trying to find that extra plate was a little bit hard. And this is metal, so it fell. It's okay. And it is all metal construction. That's what I can tell you right away about this head. The whole head is metal construction. And we are going to get it on top of the tripod here so we can have a look. But it's very, very solid. So we are going to set this up on there and have a look here at it. And we'll do that now. And then I'll come back here, and now I'm going to show you what it looks like on the tripod. And then we're going to mount my D7000 camera to it, which is very heavy. And we're going to have a look at this thing. So let me just get the tripod. I'll be back here in 1 minute. Okay, well, we're back, and the tripod is sitting here with me now. And what I wanted to show you with this tripod is the current mount that I have now. You would loosen this up on the back, this nut, this little wing nut, and you can go from landscape to portrait mode. The landscape, it doesn't move any other way. It doesn't go up and down. I can't just spin around real quick and get a shot with it because I'd have to loosen the tripod mount up and spin the tripod around to get another shot. Now, you might say that's kind of funny or interesting, but I actually purchased this particular mount for my monopod some years ago when I first bought the monopod, because it allowed me to get those portrait shots I wanted to get on holding that single monopod when I'm at a soccer game or a football game. So it allowed that to happen. Really didn't need the ball head at that point. But now I see with a tripod, you do need a ball head. I think that's more important. So this one, again, just screwed on. So we're just going to screw it off. And actually, in looking at this mount even closer here, it does just screw on. If you can see that. There's threads on the bottom. So it just screws on like that one came off. Let's go ahead and put this on here. Just like so. And there we go, right about there. And then it has the lock on the back and the front there. So you can see this lock on the front. You tighten that down. And that gives it a good sturdy grip on there. The lock on the back is actually unlocked. You can unscrew the front one. And that allows us to have the free range of motion. Now, when you lock the back one, you can see it's tight. Works very, very well. So it's a nice little clamp on the back there. Again, you unlock it, and you have free range of motion. So let's go ahead now. We're going to pull this down just a little bit here, and we're going to go ahead and mount our camera on this. Pull this back a little bit. The one thing I do like about Manfrotto that I have not seen with some other companies, and I'm sure there's companies out there that do it also, but I haven't seen it, is on their strike plates, it has the front marked on it. So many times you put these on, they're backwards. You know, that can happen. So we put this on right here. I just screwed in there a little bit. And it just screws right into the bottom of the camera, because your camera has threads on the bottom. I lined it up to make sure it looks pretty squared up, and I tighten it down there. Next, you stick it in here and just give it a little lock. And it locks solid. There you go. The camera's locked solid. Now, a lot of times when you use the other tripods, and we talked about this with the tripod unboxing, the camera itself, if you go into portrait mode, would lean like a little bit to the right. Now, I know you can straighten those in Photoshop, but it gets to be a pain, right? If you take a lot of portraits, it gets to be a real pain to do that. So this camera now, if you look, I can spin it now to the portrait mode, and it's not going anywhere. See what I'm saying? It doesn't go anywhere here. So we can actually take this and we can lock it down right there. And it's solid. I mean, that's locked in there, guys, where it's not coming out. All right. And this tripod we talked before too, because it was kind of neat, because you can actually pull this up like so. And we're going to straighten this up on here. Just tighten that down a little bit. All right. It works nice with this tripod also, because if you pull this up, spin this around, we can actually take shots over tables with this tripod. You would just lay it down and you can take shots over a table. So that's pretty handy, because you never know where your tripod is going to be and what you have to take pictures of. I mean, that's for sure. You just don't know. All right, tighten that back down. And again, you have a full range of motion there. So you can shoot, you can move, you can shoot, you can get down and shoot, you can shoot up, and you have the whole range of motion with this head. So once again, folks, it is a very, very nice camera head. I mean, like I said, it's going to set you back $60. It's a little bit of money for, you know, out of the old budget there for photography. But when you're hanging your cameras on here, especially you guys out there buying the new full frame cameras, and you're dropping $3,000 on your camera, you don't want to drop your camera in the mud, you know, or somewhere else, or in a stream or wherever. So get that good sturdy tripod, and you'll be ready to go out and shoot also, in wherever. So once again, just to tell you, that is the Manfrotto tripod head, and it is a BG496RC2. And I'm sure I'll put that in the notes here in this YouTube video on the bottom, and you can check that out. So until next time, keep those shutters clicking, keep your editors editing, and I'll see you back here for another video very soon. Bye for now.